Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. We want to welcome Justin Gabasi. He's the Business Development Specialist at Pure and Clean, and Ryan Freeman, also a founder. This is a Buy Missouri business located in Nixa. We are so excited about this product. Justin, let's start with you. Why did you come up with this? There's so many cleaners out there. There's so many products. Why did you come up with something new?
Yeah, we started to do a little research, particularly on daycares and preschools, and I found it to be rather counterintuitive that they use bleach water. Bleach is a good disinfectant, but it does have, some potential side effects for the lungs and for the skin and even for clothing. And I thought, well, we have a much safer alternative, and I have a niece and nephew now that are in school, and I was talking to the development people of their particular daycares, and I was like, gosh, we got to get something a little safer in there for these kids.
Do you have children?
I don't.
Well, I'm trying to work on my microphone. Can you hear me?
Good.
Can you hear me now?
No problem.
Good, good. Yes, all right. First of all, okay, you were talking about why, because you have nephews that are very young, and you're concerned about that.
Yeah.
And so the brainstorm happened right then. Tell us about the whole process.
Yeah, so it took a little bit of time. I reached out to state senators, Missouri chief of staff, and we kind of worked our way up through legislation, really to the top of the heap,
Really?
to get the Pure and Clean added as something that can be used, and also inspectors and everything recognize Pure and Clean now as an alternative to bleach. So what we're trying to do is spread the word, let people that run schools, daycares, we work a lot in the community,
Right.
and want to spread the word that we've got
That's
other options
incredible
out there.
because, again, you think about how many kids are exposed to harsh chemicals every day because of the school systems. Now, my wife, Aditi, we've had an in-home licensed daycare in Branson for the last 21 years.
Wow.
And again, same thing. The inspector comes in, they check the bottles of water, the bottles of bleach, and the different variances because you can have so much percentage to so much percentage, and it has to be this way. Spray down the little mats where we lay them down to change the diapers, the countertops, all those things. But we've been blessed because some people have had some incidents, and that's why you have probably had the impetus to do this. Go, wait a minute, this is not safe. They've got burns, they've got scarring, whatever. So how amazing that you have come up with this, and I think the whole world needs to get involved with this because this is where we need to go now. We've seen over the last 2 years the dangers of what's going on and clean and how to do it the right way, the wrong way. So I'm really impressed with what you've got going on.
Let's bring you in, Ryan. You asked me to try this out. This is a hand sanitizer. Let's talk about some other ways that we can use this. This is actually, when you think about it, we don't think enough about what the chemicals that are a problem, especially kids. They're licking stuff. Kids are germ bombs. I mean,
bombs.
seriously.
Yes, they are.
Now, you said you can even use this product to spray your face down. There's things that get in your eyes. There's germs that get in your eyes. This is just kind of a cleaner for your whole body. You could use it that way.
Yeah, with my 4-year-old and my 3-month-old, it's fantastic because I'm able to spray their hands and their face when they get done with daycare or being at the store. And I know that it's not going to burn their eyes. It's not going to cause any sort of chemical issues.
Right, 'cause it's
very, very safe.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Kids
it's
rub
safe.
their eyes all the time.
Safe for use around the eyes, nose, and mouth, which is where I spray it. And if a little bit gets in, then it's completely safe for their eyes and it doesn't hurt them. And it also helps protect them from all the different viruses that are floating around in the air.
Now, what about ingestion? What if they were to, because some kids taste things, they never know.
It's a really big concern. There's so many thousands of poisonings that happen each year in kids, and a lot of them are under 6 months of age. And like I said, I have a 3-month-old.
Right.
And so for me to be able to have chemicals in the house, it's very dangerous. But with Pure and Clean, I don't have those harsh chemicals. I can put them underneath the counter, and if the kids get into them and grandma calls and said, oh my gosh, they got into this big bottle of cleaner, I can say, well, it's the Pure and Clean, it's safe, it's okay.
So if
That
they
gives them
drank
peace
that,
of
if they
mind.
drank this, they're going to be okay.
Yeah, they will, which
Yeah.
is great. It's
Hello.
fantastic.
Hello.
But it still is very, very efficacious. So our disinfectant kills some of the most difficult to kill viruses and organisms out there. Like there's certain cleaners that can't even kill as well as our disinfectant does, but we can be used in hospitals for C. diff spores and all sorts of very hard to kill organisms.
So how many products do you have here?
Yeah, so we've got a few different ones. We've got our full-strength disinfectant sanitizer, which is our highest concentration of our active ingredient. We have our hand cleanser, which is what's going to be poured into this for our hand dispenser, so that way kids can just go up and put their hands underneath, just like you would have a normal hand dispenser of alcohol-based product on the wall. Our surface cleanser, which is the ready-to-use. A lot of people in their homes like to use that. And then we have the smaller bottle, so that way you can just throw it in your pocket or in your purse and take it with you on the go.
Okay, so is this the same product as what this is?
Nope, they're a little bit different. These two are the same, the hand cleansers. The surface cleansers are going to be a little bit different concentration, and they're for surfaces.
Now, my tub, I cannot get my tub clean. Is this going to clean things up?
Well, I would
Or
try it.
house clean?
I would try it.
Do
It
that
depends
with
on it depends on what's in your tub. So we've had a lot of people that have used our disinfectant sanitizer or our surface cleanser and said, "Wow, I've never seen my microwave so white before." Because it is the most powerful. Our active ingredient is the most powerful oxidizer on the planet. Oregon State did a study on our active ingredient compared to the active ingredient in bleach and found that it's 100 times more effective at disinfecting.
That is
so it's
incredible.
not only the most powerful disinfectant product that you can have on the market, it's also going to be the safest because you don't have to have any gloves or eye protection. And a lot of chemicals, you have to have all that. And I would encourage parents to ask, what's being used at my kid's daycare?
Yes.
What is being used at my kid's school? You know, we're very lucky to be able to send product from, the local area, Springfield Public Schools and Nixa, all the way out to California for schools where they can't have any toxic chemicals in the classroom at all. They found us and said, wow, this is something that accomplishes our goal of keeping the classroom clean, but also allows it to be safe.
Justin, are you trying to get this into daycares? Or is that just your main thing? Or how are you marketing this to everyone?
We currently work with municipalities and daycare facilities all over the country, and I thought, man, we ought to work in our own community a little bit more, because like Ryan said, we already work with Springfield Public Schools. You probably see some of our hand sanitizers at Hammond's Field. And yeah, I really want to spread the word here locally.
Yeah.
So you heard it here first on Fox AM. Also, how do we get this product? Where can we go, or can we go online?
I'm glad you asked.
Please.
We actually have, thanks to our relationship with Buy Missouri, we're so grateful for that.
Such a great organization.
We actually have a coupon code right now. You can go to our website, pureandclean.us, and put in BUYMO21, and that'll give you
BUYMO, B-U-Y-M-O.
BUYMO 21, and that'll give you 21% off on our website right now.
Now, does that go into the new year? Because that would be 22.
Just 21.
Just
Just
okay,
21.
so guys, you
Right
just got
now.
a few days to get
Call,
this.
do it. Well, and now's the time to jump on this amazing bandwagon here
Yeah.
to say, let's start off the new year the right way.
For sure.
Clean, fresh. Well, how about pure and clean?
Okay.
There you go.
All right, guys, we'll be back right after this. I had something in my eye earlier. I want to make sure I'm good. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Thanks
Go
for
get
having
this
us.
product. You're going to love it.
Do it. Amazing.
Thank you.
Awesome.